Hey there, and welcome back to Speak English on YouTube. I'm Alex, and today I have something special for you. We're going to learn and practice English through a story. A short, clear, beginner-friendly version written especially for English learners. The story you'll hear today is called The Lantern of Westcliff Bay. Here's what we'll do. First, you'll listen to the story at an easy pace. Then, I'll teach you important vocabulary from the story. Finally, you'll practice shadowing, repeating after me to improve your pronunciation and rhythm. So get comfortable. This is The Lantern of Westcliff Bay, told just for you. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories. A long time ago, in a quiet town by the ocean, there was a lighthouse on a rocky cliff. The lighthouse keeper, Elias Gray, lived there alone. He was a calm and gentle man, and he took his job very seriously. Every night he climbed the narrow stairs to light the great lantern so ships could find their way safely. Life in Westcliff Bay was simple. Fishermen repaired their nets, children played on the beach, and the waves rolled in and out like breathing. Nothing unusual ever happened, until the night the fog came. One evening, a thick, heavy fog covered the sea. It swallowed the horizon and made the boats disappear like ghosts. Elias lit the lantern as always, but the light looked weak, almost frightened. Then he saw something strange. A small boat drifting with no one steering it. Elias hurried down the cliff and pulled the boat to shore. Inside was a young girl, maybe 12 years old, shivering with cold. Her name was Mira, and she couldn't remember how she got lost. Elias brought her to the lighthouse, gave her warm tea and a blanket, and listened while she tried to speak. She said she had been traveling with her uncle, a sailor, when the fog suddenly separated them. The sea seemed to pull her away. The next morning, the fog was even thicker. The town was worried. Without the lantern, ships might crash on the rocks. But something was wrong. The lantern wouldn't light. Elias tried everything, but the flame died again and again, as if the fog was alive. Mira watched silently. Then she said something surprising. When the fog came, I heard a voice, calling me toward the lighthouse. Elias didn't know what to think, but he felt he had to find Mira's uncle. So he and Mira went down to the shore, climbed into a fishing boat, and slowly pushed into the cold, white mist. They sailed for hours. The world was silent, except for the soft sound of water against the wood. Then they heard it, a faint tapping sound. They followed it and found Mira's uncle, Captain Rowan, on a tiny rock island. His boat had crashed, but he was alive. Back at the lighthouse, something miraculous happened. As soon as Mira and her uncle stepped inside, the lantern lit on its own. The flame grew brighter and brighter until it cut through the fog like a glowing sword. From the bay, the townspeople cheered. Ships saw the light and changed course. Elias realized the fog had not been trying to harm them. It had been guiding them, pushing Mira to the one place where she and her uncle could be found. When the fog finally lifted, the town returned to normal. Mira and her uncle stayed in Westcliff Bay for many months, helping Elias repair the lighthouse. And every evening, when the lantern shined across the sea, Mira smiled. She knew the light had saved her life. Vocabulary plus shadowing practice. All right, it's Tom again. Let's review some key vocabulary from today's story. I'll say the word, explain it simply, give you an example, and then we'll repeat it together. 1. Cliff. A cliff is a high, steep rock near the sea. Example: the lighthouse stood on a tall cliff. Repeat after me. The cliff was very steep. 2. Fog. Fog is thick, cloudy air that makes it hard to see. Example, the fog was so heavy they could not see the shore. Repeat, the fog covered the ocean. Third lantern. A lantern is a light you carry or hang to see in the dark. Example, Elias lit the lantern every night. Repeat, the lantern shined brightly. 4. Drift. To drift means to move slowly without control, like a boat pushed by waves. Example, the boat drifted across the water. Repeat, the boat drifted in the fog. 5. Rescue. To rescue means to save someone from danger. Example, they rescued the captain from the rock island. Repeat, he rescued her from the sea. Great job today. Keep practicing. Listen again if you need to, and don't forget to shadow the words to improve your pronunciation. See you in the next episode of English Unlocked.